Hello world and welcome back. I was away for breakfast.
I can smell chemicals on you, but I also smell fire and smoke. Did you complete the burn-off? All the toxins and pollutants have been incinerated?
Just barely.
Without a doubt.
Nothing could please me more. Thank you. The structure will still collapse, but it shall leave no poison in its wake. Perhaps we can rebuild the area after all.
And yes, it is almost 6 p.m. Just having breakfast. Ooh. Seriously? That's a shield for a T7? Okay, I'll take the commendation. Oh wait. That's... Yeah, I'll take the commendation. I also noticed, because it booted me offline, oops, too far, that my facial stuff is now changing. Look away, everyone. As you can see, it's now dark. Dark, tainted, infected, whatever. Okay, put some clothes back on. And 6 o'clock, just having breakfast. That's how dedicated I am to bringing you guys
These are all the
entertainment.
canisters I was able to recover.
Thank you. The Republic thanks you. Imagine how horrific it would be if the rakghoul nightmare had spread to the rest of the galaxy. Please, take this for your service.
But it was spreading to the rest of the galaxy, like 81 other systems, and everywhere you go on the Old Republic, you can actually have the rakghoul infection. Plus 20 armor. She doesn't take that much damage to begin with. And map's misleading me. Excuse me. Are they over there? I have to go. Excuse me. So I'm guessing that once we reach Dark 3, how much is that? 4,000 points. That's probably going to be when we start getting new titles for our character. You already look kind of awesome. Ish. Well, I'd kind of be expecting redder eyes, not yellow, but maybe that'll be in the next dark thing. And I'm not gonna bother with the other ones. I just don't feel like fighting Nixu and such right now. Engine! What would we be doing with the engine?
Lightsaber jerk!
I can probably shut down that. Yeah. Oh no, caps lock is on. Oh well. Sorry, that has nothing to do with Star Wars or even the recording, except that I mentioned it. Excuse me. Examine the faulty engine. Oh look! Crystal formation. Why is proving this a bonus mission? Shriekers, huh? Seriously? There's a whole lot more supplies. Bonus mission for these guys? Now I get a codex entry for bog stalkers. Really? No, guess no bonus mission. Okay. I am quite used to my warrior. He's currently, was recently on Taris, level 30. Had speeder bike rank 1. It looks like one of those droid stabs from episode 1, Phantom Menace. I forgot what it stood for exactly. I think it was single trooper aerial personnel something? Transport? Single transport personnel something. But I think it was, I'm pretty sure it was like this. And of course the periods, because they're all capitals. I'm pretty sure it was like that. Might not have had a second P, but I'm not sure. I always feel like such an idiot when I look it up, because it's so easy to remember, and then I go ahead and forget it. Return to Lake. So it's not going to be choosing to go to one or the other? Really?
We don't have antibiotics. They come on the same ship as everything else.
You're supposed to keep better tabs on that sort of thing. These men have the Cillian flu. They could die if... Master Jedi, dare I hope you've made it to our ship?
What do you care?
I've brought what you requested.
Just in the nick of time, too. The men came close to mutiny when I cut rations again. They knew this wasn't going to be a luxury cruise.
What do you expect? You ask your men to starve while you eat bantha steaks from off-world.
Respect the chain of command.
Don't talk to your commander that way, Quartermaster.
Excuse me, sir. What I meant to say, sir, is that maybe fixing the ship before it crashed would have cost us fewer lives. Respectfully.
Just distribute the food, Private. We'll talk later. And you, the men of this outpost owe you a debt of gratitude. We all do.
There's got to be somewhere more interesting than this, even on Taris.
It was a pleasure to work with you.
Actually, if you're still interested in serving our soldiers, there may be something else. Normally, our 4th outpost comes here to pick up its supplies, but their convoy never arrived this month. I'm afraid something happened. They need to be found.
It's dangerous territory out there. Was the convoy armed?
The route between the outposts runs along Lake Brel. Not the best planning. There's rakghouls there, and a Nexus spawning ground, and worse. Usually the convoy's managed by only traveling when the sun is highest. Plus lots and lots of firepower. But if they're out there too long, well, you need to find them.
I'm feeling like this may become a hero quest.
That's a lot of risk to take out of the goodness of my heart.
I'll scrounge up some credits if that's what motivates you.
I'm on my way.
Whatever happened to the convoy, we need to make sure Morn Outpost gets their supplies. Sonic emitters along the route usually keep off the worst of the critters. But if they're on the fritz, that convoy would have walked into a feeding frenzy. Fix the emitters and see what you can find about the convoy. When you're done, report to Commander Yajek at Morn Outpost. And thank you.
I think the tone of my character has become more dark with Dirk 2. Same color too. Oh, she's got... It also has mods. Well, that one has mods too for T7. I'm thinking this one though. I'm guessing someone just leveled up. Hira, you've got an upgrade. And oh, it's not a hero quest. Well, before we do that, I actually want to go talk to Commander Peakwee. Is that a chess? That is a chess. That's an Imperial only character, and on top of that, I think that's only for bounty hunters and
You are cleared for the
agents.
following travel routes.
Quite similar to my Inquisitor being a Mariluka, that's only a consular and knight thing. I think maybe a knight. Peakwee, I believe he was upstairs. There's Captain Childress. Yes, we made those men wait long enough to most likely abandon them.
If you have any questions about military operations on... My pardon, Jedi. I'm actually expecting one of your order. Are you the one who saved my team at the Endar Spire?
The Force was with me as usual.
The data from the Endar Spire will be invaluable to the Republic's war efforts. Lieutenant Karlsu tells me there's close surveillance footage of the Imperial warships.
Did it really take 300 years to decide this might be useful?
Taris has been beyond our reach. That we are here now speaks well for our chances in this war. Thank you for your service. Republic intelligence has been waiting for this data since the bombardment fell.
More experience, interesting. Ooh. 2 commendations and experience boost. Are these new throughout the game? That would be so useful. And I suppose before we do too much else... Oh look, we have to go help him now. Oh. I think I'll do that one later though, because I have a feeling that the way the quests are chaining up south, I could have probably taken a speeder. I am probably gonna end up at the same area anyways. Let's see. And I believe this is also later an Imperial outpost, sort of on an island on itself. Yeah, because I think they are just going northwest, I guess. I know I don't know everything about being on the Empire side. For one thing, my memory is...
There has got to be a less creepy way to get around. Have I mentioned I have a problem with enclosed spaces?
As you all know, my memory isn't really the best. It's actually rather crap. At least in some ways. Not every way. And... it was my consular that's level 50, not my warrior or agent or something. I would actually like to finish those storylines though too myself. I find them quite interesting. And that's the hero guy. Wow. It actually doesn't look like it's gonna be some sort of an outpost right now. But that is literally where you end up on Taris first time with Imperials. There was also a bridge here. And if the walls are built up a little more, that could look like an outpost for sure.
Take that!
I knew that was coming. And what we're doing here? Repair sonic emitters. Oh, that's probably what this thing was. So it was a group quest thing. Kira, how dare you let my guard down? Okay. There's the other one. Why are they so spaced out? All the rakghouls and Nexus are around. Wouldn't it be, I don't know, smart to place like a dozen more along the path? Because it's not really keeping anyone away. G2 and 9. Oh, finally, they're not really spaced that far apart. Find the missing convoy. How did they get so far off the course?
Enough!
I guess they're not actually gonna do any knockback for me, so... Oh, look at what we found. Do we actually have to go over here in order to discover it? Eh, whatever. We found it. Oh yeah, 2 feet in front of them, we found it.
We just stopped to rest. Geozel found a scratch, and we don't know if it's the rakghoul infection, so we're waiting. And Verdone might be coming down with the Geonosian swamp flu, but we're on our way, I swear, and you're looking at me very strangely.
What are you expecting me to accuse you of?
Nothing. I mean, look, I know we're late, so people naturally start thinking...
You're a pitiful liar.
I'm a terrible liar. I hate lying. All I ever wanted to do was serve the Republic. Fight some Imperials, see new parts of the galaxy. I never asked to be sentenced to this forsaken hole. So fine, we deserted, all right? We're never going back there. I'd rather die.
Yeah, I definitely think that the attitude changes with light and dark side now.
Peace. Control your emotions.
You think I should calm down? Maybe I should tell you what it's like here. 5 years we've been out here. No break. Most of our friends have died. We're wounded. Tired. Broken. Fighting something that can't think. Can't be frightened. And if you get the slightest scratch, you become the enemy and your own squad puts you down like a dog.
You must return to your post. You knew the risks when you signed up.
I can't. I'd rather kill myself, I really would.
Don't make me force you.
I hope they put you on the front lines to draw fire from the real soldiers.
No, please. I'm not afraid of death. If only we were fighting the Sith or something worthwhile. But here, we're fighting rakghouls, dying on some forgotten planet at the far end of the galaxy. You don't care. Just give us time to get our things together. We'll be back on base tonight, I promise.
Yes. Everyone but him is wounded. I think something's up. Well, can't go in the other door? That sucks. Yeah, well. Oh, I actually completed that. Oh no, I didn't. Report to Commander Yajic. Where's Commander Yajic? Oh, there he is. Follow the tan-hued white brick road. Almseeled. Almseeled, sorry. I think we might actually make level 21 before we leave here. Oh, here he is.
State your business. This is a Republic military outpost, sovereign territory of the Galactic Republic. We will defend ourselves with deadly force if necessary.
Don't be stupid.
This is simply ridiculous.
Well, that's hardly the tone I'd expect from an Imperial spy. So I'll assume you're Republic. There's no unauthorized travel this far into the wilds. Best policies usually blast first, chat later. Don't suppose you were sent by Commander Guarded with news about our supplies?
I found your convoy on my way here.
Did the Nexu get them? Wouldn't be the first time. They're alive, though? They better have a good excuse if they don't expect to get the lockup.
They're on their way off-world. You need to punish them.
Thank you, Master Jedi. I see that your order understands the need for discipline. To defeat the Sith, we must maintain constant vigilance.
And I'm rewarded. Okay, that I think is worth it. Let's see Kira's new armor. Hey, get out of here. Not bad. I think I like. Very nice. Oh wait, what are these? Minus 83 armor. Not for me. Oh look, more quests. Hackenberg.
Would you like a chance to be part of one of the great mysteries of the Republic's past? We have irrefutable proof that Revan once sheltered here, soon after returning to the Republic from the Sith. There are many tales of how Revan rescued Bastila Shan and changed galactic history, but there were smaller lives touched as well.
Okay, I think that's a spoiler alert to my Knights of the Old Republic LP. Definitely for me. Considering that we are currently rescuing Bastila Shan. But also simply being on Taris in the first place, I think is spoiler enough.
I don't have time for stories.
Ah, but surely you have time to take part in one of the greatest projects of our lifetime? 300 years ago, the outcasts of Taris lived deep below the city, where the rakghoul plague originated. Revan's journals record bringing them a cure for the plague and leading them to the secure colony called the Promised Land. Yet we don't know if they survived.
Also, I believe there is a holocron down in those tunnels, whatever.
Are you asking me to look for a lost colony from 300 years ago?
Or any sign of what became of them. My assistant is coordinating excavations. Anything you find, bring to him. Perhaps these promised ones left some record, something to talk to us across the ages.
Well, I can probably tell you we won't be talking back.
Stand by for examination and suggested product.
And I could probably get rid of the motor. That looks like Kira's other robe is except blue and not gold. Oh look, we've got knobbed ivory teeth. How much do you want for the teeth, sir?
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Oh, excuse me. Something in the air. Spores, I think. Name's Wintag. I'm working on the Republic Tarisian Archival Database. We call it RepTad. I'm assigned to explore the old city myself, but I'm not handling the change of atmospheres very well. I don't suppose you'd be up for a little job exploring the ruins? We're well funded, so I can pay you for your trouble.
Well,
I'm not looking for an excuse to go treasure hunting.
I'm not talking about digging up old cookpots. I'm talking about finding the archive set up by Taris's own government to preserve their knowledge and culture in the event of disaster. I've been working on this for years, and I believe I've finally pinpointed the location of their archive.
sounds dull.
Then what do you need from me?
I've tried to approach the location before. but it is positively overrun with rakghouls. I couldn't get close. If you could get past them, let my assistant know how to arrange retrieval. Her constitution is stronger than mine. Achoo!
Hazardous salvage droid? I don't know why that's actually here. That sounds like it should be a hostile entity.
Mechanized travel is for official business only. Be safe out there.
Kapatonga, chisa bicha wonka ki atocha. Esupuda no pajunki, faguta ji uta vukise. Bavupa gi wanta humpa, muli rabamba hula.
Someone approved this? You know, I was incredibly stupid. And I can't believe something went wrong.
Something like that can only end in disaster.
Hihase de bunyo, hisewuto, segota de muti. Oipa moja chapukala, chanusa usabe mota. Sayatupe, nu avachikuna, chino nik titoki.
Now you'll get to see how a Jedi handles things.
Ukili, baklunki na atapumpa, pushuda.
The way I heard that tone from his voice, I was like, really? Okay, here. Sorry if you heard that. I was taking a great big sip of Coca-Cola. Now, it looks like following Watcher 1 over there. Oh wow, 3 of the quests. Okay. And we did pick up a heroic. I had a feeling. And look at that, it's actually not green, it's actually yellow for a change. I think I'll probably cut the episode. Oh boy, this one has actually been going on for quite a while. I didn't even realize the time. Alright, so before we follow Watcher 1, I'm going to call the episode here. And then I'm thinking go to Knights of the Old Republic. There isn't that much difference. As I did say, I was going to get a few things. The main thing is I got some new gear, as well as get back to the same spot. So my companion now has, I think, heavy armor applied, or medium armor, as well as, I believe, a decent melee weapon. Something, anyways. And we should be ready to face that rakghoul that owned us horribly in the last episode. Unlike the ones that we absolutely obliterate here. So, thank you for watching everyone, and we shall see you guys next time.